Here's Pumpkin, the 1959 Lark. Has 4 flat tires. Try to pump them up. Go from there. I am loaded up. Here we have a Willys. I'm guessing it's an arrow lark. I don't know much about these, like 1953 or 4 possibly. Arrow lark, there it is. I do know something. Body doesn't look horrible. I think they have potential. Let's go there. The underside might be shot. I have no idea. Original hubcap. Got the W on it. There's a grill, the big W standing up. This appears to be a Kaiser, or is it a Frazer? Same company, different name. That's part of a name badge, Vagabond. So the Frazer Vagabond. Yeah. Frazer Vagabond. So it's, I don't know if it's the first hatchback in the United States, but it's a hatchback, 12-wheeler end hinged here, so this whole portion lifts up. Unique car. Rocker panels are gone. Floors are gone, but look complete and solid. Kind of a neat handle. Geez, it even has floors in it yet. What more could you ask for? It's kind of a neat steering wheel. Interesting looking car. I better speed things up though before I lose battery. This is a Kaiser, like a 53 or 54, 55 vintage. I like the design of the windshield. It's like Eddie Munster's hairdo. His hairline is shaped like that. Look at this ornament. It's not even broke. It looks very fragile. Lots of stainless trim. What model is this called? Does it have a model name? It just says Kaiser. Again, just says Kaiser. Bought in Madison, Wisconsin, apparently. Coke or Cook. Part of the interior is gone. No door panels look to be gone. This might be the rear seat and the front. Okay, moving on. Okay, this is a newer Kaiser than this one. So this is a 53, 4, or 5 perhaps. Got that unique grill design. Kaiser Special. Look at those tail lamps. Holy cow, look at that. Wow. And this is like the first generation of Kaiser. 48, 49 thereabouts, I'm guessing. Oh, it's a Frazer. So this is the lineup of cars that have sold now on the very first auction, with another consignment auction coming up. I'll share more details when they become available. This 58 Packard hardtop has been sold. '64 Daytona hardtop. Excellent piece of trim on it. It's got light hazing, but for a driver it looks pretty good. Split 50-50 seats. Studebaker air conditioner unit. It's automatic. Doesn't even have much rust in the fenders. Engine is obviously gone. Power steering pump. Looks like a disc brake master cylinder. I believe this is the truck that has the GM diesel in it. It's like a nice unit. It's got some rust, but having that diesel is a rare option. It's like it had new tires put on it. They're not even recaps. Michelin. Frame's been extended. Ooh. Okay, the building collapsed. There was one that collapsed back in like 2014, and then a few years later another one collapsed. Building collapsed on his better vehicles. Came from Virginia. Studebaker diesel. Cushman Cervicar. Here's a building that collapsed with better cars in it. '53, '54 Starlight. A 55 here. Maybe a Speedster, I don't know. A 55 or 56 Packard. Appears to be a Caribbean. And a 64 GT Hawk next to it with the half vinyl roof option. Very rusty. Nice thing is it has that trim piece on the roof, which is hard to find. It's a Caribbean hardtop. Red and white. Zip fan back there. '57 or newer Studebaker truck. Gravel box on it even. Wow. There's a big gap between the cab and the box. I don't know if that was original. Might have been a semi-tractor originally, the way the saddle tank is on it. '57 or newer Transtar pickup. 1 ton. Where I look, there's Studebakers. Studebaker pickup bed. Come back around, get to these. There's a 55 Studebaker. There's a Conestoga. Or, no it's not, I'm sorry, it's just a 4-door sedan. Scrapping one of the collapsed buildings today. Here's a 1963 GT Hawk. It's an automatic. Power brakes. There's a Dodge truck. 49 or newer Studebaker truck. Clutch plates on it. Pretty rusty. There's a Studebaker truck. Or no, what is that? Yeah, it's a Studebaker. There's a 63 GT Hawk. 62 GT Hawk. Packard 400. I don't know if it's 1955 or 56. Well, they have a cool looking dash in them. Careful where I walk here. It's kind of a fancy dash. Red and white steering wheel. Pretty nice. Grills broke up. Studebaker bed. Okay, it was made into a trailer. So here's the A64 Commander. Looks like it had a really clean body. I don't see any rust, but it's sitting down in the dirt, so I'm sure the floors are gone. It's the S emblem, so I assume that means it has a 6-cylinder in it. '53 to '55, I think, hard top. Just realized I didn't delete all my memory on this camera. I might run short and speed things up. So there's a 47 or newer convertible. 47 or newer truck, Studebaker. 49 or newer Studebaker truck. An extra cab. Here's another Kaiser. Making my way around to get into his collapsed shed. So this is the last of the Kaisers, I believe, with that style grill. Make my way through these weeds. So in this semi-trailer, I see new old stock Studebaker sheet metal. Studebaker on the box. This is a 59 and newer Lark rear sheet metal. the fenders. This appears to be as well Lark, 59 and newer Lark roof fenders. Now I see front fenders, new old stock, so I'm guessing these are like 56, 57 vintage sedan type fenders. So this is 59, 60 rear fenders for a two-door, whether convertible or hardtop. And there's more up further. How far do I dare go before I fall through the floor? The floor seems good. Quarter windows. Don't know what they're for. Dark in here. Well, he has a lot of two-door Lark rear fenders. So much stuff. Peeking out of this semi-van trailer, I see another appears to be a rear fender for a 59 or newer Lark. A new front fender for a 56 or 7 sedan, I believe. New old stock grill panel for 59 or newer Lark. They also work on a Champ pickup if I believe this area is notched out. There's a good used fender for a 47 or newer Studebaker. So yeah, here's the building. Big steel I-beams collapsed. It had a very shallow slope to the roof, so snow just accumulated. Another convertible, look at that. Looks like it has a bolt nose on it, so I can't tell if it's 50 or 51. Back to this car. What is this? Not seeing any identification. Moving on. 61 Lark, 8-cylinder. Two-door hardtop. I believe this is a 57 or newer Silverhawk type. It's a post. V8 in it. It's a 47 or newer 4-door sedan. It's like a 48 nose sticking out there. It's a bigger truck. I'll have to get around and get to this. So Lark looks like it has a decent body on it. A little bit of rust coming through the rear of the fenders. Fortunately, roof made the roof collapse. See the headliner hanging way down, so I assume the roof is collapsed. A lot of nice parts on it, I'm sure. I don't know what vintage this is, but I see the S, so apparently it's a Studebaker. Don't recognize those taillights. Look unusual to me. '56 Golden Hawk. I like these. First be a 3-speed on the column. Assuming that's also a Studebaker, appears to be late 30s vintage. I'll have to try to get around here to get to the other cars. Can I walk on this roof? Maybe not. Okay, I'm risking my life. I'm going in. Hands and knees. My knees anyway. This appears to be a business coupe. I don't know my years real well on these, but I think that's 40, maybe 1949 vintage. Studebaker Commander, so it has the big 6 engine. Here's getting closer to that zip fan. Here's a Lark 4-door station wagon, 8-cylinder, twin traction rear differential. Some nice used Lark fenders. Looks very nice condition. It's a 57 or newer Transtar truck with a V8. Flatbed. Roof doesn't look. Roof just has a little bit of indentation on the passenger side. It doesn't look too bad. The windshield didn't even break. Get some little pedal cars in there. Here's another, it was a Ford flatbed, 60s vintage, 61 or newer, custom cab. So it's 53 or 4, I'm guessing, but it has 56 or later Hawk deck lid on it. Or if that's a Studebaker Junior wagon. Anybody know their Studebaker Junior wagon wheels? I don't see any identification on it, so I don't know what it is. So this here, this coupe, is a 6-cylinder, being it has the S badge. Otherwise it would have a V8 emblem if it was a V8. 3-speed column. Guessing it's a 54, looking at the gauge cluster. Does it have the vertical bars? Yep, it has vertical bars, so it's a 54. But that's a little kinkage there. There's a 52 Studebaker hardtop. It's a nice year, 1-year only roof design. Wow, look at this building, what a shame. Here's a zip fan. Look how close that frame member came to hitting the zip fan. The zip fan is untouched, but it's sunk in the dirt severely, almost touching the floor. Can't get my foot under it, it's that close to the dirt. The zip fan wheel covers there. Some extra seats in here, I don't know what they're from. Moving on. I'm running out of memory. see a champ pick up their load of new 2x4s. I have like a minute of memory left, unfortunately. I see another champ pickup with a topper on it. It's a Packard, 55 or 6 Packard, I believe. I see a 1962 Lark Daytona V8 hardtop. Sorry I can't get any closer. Like I say, I'm about out of memory, so I'm not going to take the time to climb there and run out of memory. I think this is new old stock front sheet metal for 64 on up Lark type cars. And rear fender for a 4-door sedan. It's like a 1941 Studebaker, I believe. I don't know what year this is, 56, 7, or 8, 56 or 7, I guess. Here's a hot type over here, post. 47 or newer Commander. This here apparently is a Hillman Minx. It says Minx on it. I thought it was a Lark at first and I realized it looks different about it. I think that's as far as I can get. So much stuff in here. Plymouth 58 Packard for this sedan maybe here. Yeah, Packard champ pickup. 1962 Lark Daytona convertible. Used bumpers, lots of bumpers. M-Series, late 40s M-Series Studebaker truck. Transstar Deluxe, 57 or newer. 60s Ford truck. Another zip fan. So my GoPro memory is full. I neglected to delete a lot of movies I had on it before I came. I never even thought about that. So I'm resorting to the smartphone to get a little bit more footage. 7 or newer Transstar pickup back there. See a Lark. So much stuff. 58 Studebaker car. '55, 64, 5 Lark type. '54 4-door sedan. Champion, so it's a 6-cylinder. So, Land Cruiser, 48 or 9 or thereabouts. There's a compacted Studebaker. Oh, the Packard actually, Packard clipper. Chimp pickup. Jim's son Tony's been busy mowing, so it's getting easier to get around these vehicles. 59. Is this a 60? Lark's four-door sedan. 70s Camaro. 53 or 4 thereabouts Ford car. More Studebaker trucks back there. 50s. 56 Champion. Studebaker on, it's maybe like a Chevy Blazer chassis. Appears to be 4x4 at least. There's a short bed. V8. I think this is a 56. I should know I have a 56. I think it's a 56. Nope, 56. That's turn signals right here. So this is a 54 or 5, I would guess. Packard. Go up here real quick. 58 four-door sedan. Another 62 Lark Daytona convertible. So he has two of these. Hudson and Frazer or Kaiser there again. This is Dodge Rampage. I keep tripping on branches. Lark two-door hardtop. There's a 53 Commander V8. I need an air cleaner assembly off one of them. He said if I found one he'd sell it to me, but I haven't come upon one yet. Packard back there. World War II military truck. Studebaker wrecker and winch wrecker. Another military truck. Yeah, another military truck with the squared off front fenders with the Studebaker cab. So it's before they used the Rio design, so it's the very first military trucks they made, I believe, as far as 6x6 type configuration. Better hurry for this camera battery, or before the smartphone battery goes dead. Another salmon colored lark type. He had just sold one of these on the auction. Cars back here I can't even get to. I see a Packard clipper. Short bed, Transstar. This one's a 56. This has a turn signals down here. So this is what I have at home. Missing tailgate. Geez, look at that tree grew up that Studebaker pickup bed. Another Conestoga. Or is that newer? Can't tell from here. It's a nice red pickup. 60 vintage or early 61. Has the fender side bed. Rough condition. Might be a good bed. It's another 60 or early 61. It's a hard top. It must be a Commander 53 or 4. Assuming 57 or newer Transstar. No engine, so no air cleaner. Use the windshield from it too. Don't need a car hoist, just use a 55-gallon drum and prop it up. What is this car? Plaza. Is that a Plymouth? Move on. 60 or newer Lark convertible. '60 or 61. Taillights on it. So I don't know what year it is. 1963 Wagonaire. The sliding rear roof. Yeah, another Wagonaire. Sliding rear roof. Daytona edition. The other one is just we call them custom. I don't recall. This one has a wide trim, so it's a Daytona. A little fancier. 63. Automatic. Sheet metal is International Harvester, but that C-channel frame looks homemade. I don't know what the story is with that. There's a flathead engine where the International that vintage should be overhead valve. So maybe it's a homemade tractor. Speaking of International, there's a 1972 345 International Harvester pickup. Camper special. Two-tone blue and white. Some rust. Well, I didn't remember him having a 64 convertible. Bordeaux red. Split back seats. Automatic transmission. Column shift. The 60 convertible. It's a Doodlebug homemade tractor, maybe a Model A. I don't know what it's made from. Studebaker bed. Lark two-door sedan is a 61 model. South Dakota originally, or is that North Dakota? Find out. North Dakota. North Dakota 1991 apparently. Studebaker truck cab. See a Studebaker short bed box. 59 or newer Ford Thunderbird. 60 or 61 Studebaker Hawk. 63 Lark four-door sedan. Used to be a 53 or 4 two-door coupe. Is this a Commander? It's no grill. Wood is garbage. No engine, so no air cleaner. There's a 54. No air cleaner. Oh, it's a 6-cylinder anyway, so it'd be different. Ooh, he has this 55 Speedster. Holy cow. What do they call it? Coral and pimento gray. Pink on the bottom, pink on the top. Some had a white top. I like that. Factory leather interior. It's been reupholstered in vinyl. Wait, yeah, this isn't Speedster upholstery. It's just vinyl, but it is Speedster trim, so I must have swapped the seats out. Anyway, the door panels are authentic Speedster, like hand stitch leather. I believe the seats are supposed to be very similar in design. Plenty of rust, but some hard to find trim. Another Conestoga and a 63 GT Hawk. This is 54 Conestoga. Back of the hood's all kinked. See if there's no air cleaner in it. No air cleaner. Darn. Guessing this is a Model A Ford pickup. And I don't know what year this is, 53 or newer. Oh, it's a 56J, so it's a 1956 Golden Hawk. And it's missing the stainless steel trim. Goes over the back of the roof. Missing the rear fins. And the unique hood. Another Champ pickup. This is a 60 or early 61. Being it's a fender side bed. They went to the Dodge bed in late 1961. Three-speed column. Here's a Studebaker. Studebaker gravel truck. This might be a Ford, late 40s Ford, I don't know. What is that? Anyway, gotta move on. Maybe it's a Mercury. '47 or newer Starlight Coupe. So 53 and older Packards, and what is this? Plymouth. This also be a Plymouth. 53 and older Packards. There's a Tudor hardtop. River sedan. And so forth. There's another Wagoneer. More trucks. I think that's an M series truck in the early 40s. M series. 47 or newer Studebaker car up there. Two Larks. Yeah, there's some wood ticks in here. Got a hardtop here, Lark. Starlight Coupe. I like those wraparound rear windows. '80s Ford Bronco with a snowplow on. Hey, there's an air cleaner, but it's rusted out. That's the type of air cleaner I need. Volkswagen Bug convertible. Ooh, 64 hardtop. Daytona hardtop. Oh, it was a floor shift automatic even. That would have been nice. Split seats. Willys Jeepster convertible. I guess all the Jeepsters were convertible. Regardless. 1949 or newer, I believe. Signed by Brooks Stevens, who also designed this 1964 Daytona hardtop. '47 or newer convertible. I think I'm near the end, maybe. House Chalmers tractor. Cushman scooter. Oh. This is a 57 Studebaker wagon. Kind of neat. 58 Champion. Stuff on the side of the hood screams Buick, but it's not a Buick. I think it's a Ford or a Mercury. Ford. Aftermarket air cleaner assembly on this car. Another bug. Get out of here now. Maybe. Came back in the shed where my GoPro memory quit on me. So this here appears to be a 53 or 4 Starliner hardtop. The front fenders rusted out. There's a 61 Lark hardtop. '64 dash pad. I think it's a 64, obviously. GT Hawk. See a Champ pickup bed back there, so yeah, it appears to be a complete Champ pickup. 55. That's all I can get to safely.
All this stuff.
1940 Studebaker, pretty nice condition. Horse carriage. I don't know if it's a Studebaker or not. It might be. Collector's wagon, I think they would call it. So I'm walking out now. Here's another convertible. It's 1962 Lark convertible. Now some of these were in sheds that had collapsed, so some haven't been out in the weather near as long as some others. Here's a 58 Provincial wagon. That apparently was in the shed that collapsed. All right, I gotta get going.